this Syndra.
Yeah. That's what I have heard the general consensus to be as
Okay.
well. Now this seems more like one of those skill matchups you were talking about to me. Long-range control mage, plenty of burst potential on both sides, some CC on both sides, and he locks it in. Bjergsen on the Vel'Koz in game number 2.
And he did bring this out actually against 100 Thieves. He won on the Vel'Koz in that series against a Rise, so have seen some success on the pick before. And as you said, you know, I think it is a fairly skill-based matchup. It's one of those matchups that can be very irritating, I think, to play from
Mid laners with huge just health bar destroyers on their R keys. The playmaking potential once all these ultis come online, which they already have for the mid laners, will be massive.
Yeah, it really will. And Dardoch trying to get down here. They don't want to give up all these early neutral objectives. So certainly a bit of an adjustment from Echo Fox in the first game. You can see smoothly moving Dardoch over here. Find out. They're going to actually go for the fight.
Right, Grig's in some trouble. Flashes over the wall, but Echo Fox is in there. And first blood goes to Smoothie.
Grig just kind of wandered in by himself there. It's not as though his bot lane was roaming up. It's not as if Bjergsen was coming. And Bjergsen just going to drop the ultimate. And look how much damage that is. That was with no money. Grig is looking around the mid lane, though. And it's a 3-man collapse coming in here. They're going to look for Damonte.
Monster's going in, pops the ulti for speed, goes in after him. Life Bomb Disintegration Ray coming out. Echo Fox tries to counterattack this one. They've already lost their mid laner. Haunter trying to get away. The passive's going to keep him alive. The resurrection comes through, and the cast will provide the escape. Haunter still getting himself barely away for now. As the laser will not find its way onto the Echo Fox members, it's still 1-0.
They are very far behind.
And now the chains of corruption find their way on to Lost.
Oh,
As Mithy and Grig have already made their way into the fight here as well. Mithy looking to go after him. The tongue is vicious and the arrow is even stronger. Sven grabs the kill.
And do still have, you know, some forms of engage. Namely, it's going to be about Sejuani trying to really find an ultimate there, or, you know, scatter the weak or something from Damonte. But they are looking now for Sven. Mithy's behind him though, so there's not much chance anything happens.
Mithy knew he didn't even need
him
to devour just yet. He walks back up. He's like, hey, Hoonie. Tom Kench here, what's going on? But he might just pay for that overconfidence here. Smoothie's going to be taken down, though. And the cast brings Hoonie back as well. He won't fall, but TSM says, don't you mess with my taunted Kench. You let him...
The early gray health from Mithy means that they can't have any real chance of bursting him down. Now Rift Herald used mid.
Oh, Grig with another good cast. Of course, the flash does mean that it ends up knocking his opponents away instead, but of course, throwing out the Gragas ulti in exchange for a flash, you'll take that every single time.
And look at this. All 5 members from Echo Fox have to come. Haunter's pushing in the bottom lane. They're pressuring a tier 2 in this 4v5. And they're getting kills!
Will disintegrate those life bars, completely deleting. Gets a double kill for himself. 4 versus 5, it's still a win for TSM as Haunter continues to push here in the bottom side. It's another tier 2 in their sights, and Fox can do nothing but look on.
This one is getting ugly flowers as Bjergsen just deletes multiple members in the mid lane. Not only will they get 2 turrets in the mid lane in a 4v5 push, they turrets off the play.
And when you look at the inventories of the 2 people who died on the side of Echo Fox, because that is 2 of the meatballs that we were talking about that should be this big front line for Echo Fox. HP item, no magic mantle. HP item, shoes. Sven in some trouble. Mithy gobbles him up. Devour once again, gonna be on point. Protecting that AD carry. And now the collapse will begin. TSM looking to turn this one right back around. Lost could be in some trouble, gets knocked up into the air, and Haunter takes him out. A nice cast, finds 3. Smoothie's already out of there, and it's a double kill for Haunter. There comes the damage, and Damonte is gone. A killing spree for Sven. Greg picks up the mid laner, and Hoonie stands alone.
You'd say they'd go to Baron, but it's 16 minutes! The Baron's not even on the map! And TSM are just wiping him. Hoonie trying to get something back. No Tom Kench here this time.
Hoonie wants to take a big old bite out of his Sven burger, but I don't know if it's going to work out today. Sven's trying to outplay, steps into the range of the rupture, keeps himself alive for now. Hoonie's still walking out of this one, but he's got buddies. Oh, Hoonie, this is not a story that ends well for you, my friend. He stands still and accepts the sweet embrace of death. As Bjergsen again.
Topside and pressure this, and it's going to be hard for Echo Fox to engage into the Tom Kench. You can see Bjergsen shooting out those Vel'Koz lasers. And look at that Glacial Augment slow.
They try to go in, but Echo Fox has already lost their front line instantly. As soon as you engage, you are dead. Sven goes on a rampage. They'll find one kill onto Greg, but now TSM has found everyone. It's Haunter on a killing spree. It's Mithy that makes sure they've got the slow. It's Sven that gets the ace, and it's TSM pushing down top.
18 minutes in, 15-3. A monumental gold lead here. They are going to be able to knock down yet another turret, extending this lead. And the Reese comedy of errors from TSM to really get anything done.
You can be as scrappy and as cavalier as you want, but when you're up against that much damage and you've got a Cinder Hulk and a shoe, you are not gonna live.
Yeah.
Ever. Never, ever, ever.
It's sad times being a tank against that. 0 and 4.
Sad times for Sejuani. Good times for anybody who likes a nice plate of ham. Because that is not a Sejuani that's going to be alive for very long anytime soon. Haunter finding himself in between two members, exactly where he wants to be with how strong he and his team are right now. Hooney's going to be taken low and taken down, can't get anywhere near the pin. Smoothie now trying to buy some time. Glacial Fissure knocks up a couple, still going to be taken low, almost taken down. Haunter needs one more auto, not even going to care about it just yet. Deciding instead to turn his attention over to Lost. One more auto attack will seal his fate as Mithy grabs the kill onto Smoothie over the wall. Haunter is unstoppable, and TSM has no reason to. 3-2 against Echo Fox in the quarterfinals, lost 2-3 against Cloud9 in the semifinals, won 3-2 against 100 Thieves in the third place match. They have played so much League of Legends that they have got to be good at League of Legends by now, as Sven grabs a lot of damage down onto that enemy front line. Smoothie is already out of there. Haunter comes over the wall, wings expanded, ready to make sure this is the final push, and TSM will take down inhibitor number 1. They're not wasting any time. They're on to the Nexus turrets. They want to seal the deal real quick. Bjergsen's unstoppable. Dardoch's just going to be buying a little bit more time. A couple seconds is all he'll get. Second Nexus turret goes down. And if we said they were dominating in game number 1, game number 2 is absolute control over Summoner's Rift, as TSM will take it to match point.
All TSM all the time in game number 2. One of the most one-sided League of Legends affairs you will see. That was a slamming, and now Echo Fox are down 0-2 in the series. You have to win 3 straight games